Let's make a bright and zesty lemon glaze that comes together in just 10 minutes. This glaze is sweet, tangy, and absolutely perfect for dressing up any Bundt cake, especially lemon, vanilla, or berry-flavored ones. With just 3 ingredients, it's super easy and brings a fresh, citrusy punch that wakes up any dessert. Basically, it's sunshine in glaze form. Let's get started. I start by pouring 2 cups of powdered sugar into a medium mixing bowl. Glass is my favorite because you can see what's going on from every angle. Plus, it makes me feel like I'm on a baking show. Then I mix in 2 to 4 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice. Bonus points if you pretend you're in a citrus-scented spa while squeezing lemons. Just give it a quick stir. I usually start with 2 tablespoons and adjust as needed, depending on how thick or thin I want it. Keep whisking until the glaze is smooth and lump-free. If it's too thick, just splash in a little more lemon juice. Too thin, add a bit more powdered sugar, which honestly is exactly what mine needed today. This glaze is super forgiving. Kind of like that one friend who never judges you for eating cake for breakfast. Okay, here's my little secret. If you want the glaze to firm up with that perfect glossy finish, go easy on the lemon juice and let it sit for a few minutes before using. Or, if you're like me and have zero chill when it comes to desserts, a quick trip to the fridge works wonders. Okay, so here's something fun I just have to tell you. Lemon glaze? I know it seems like one of those quick modern hacks we all saw on Pinterest at 2 a.m., but it's actually got a juicy little backstory. No pun intended. Okay, maybe a little pun intended. Glazes in general have been around forever. Like way back, I'm talking ancient Greece and Rome. Imagine some toga-wearing baker drizzling honey over fresh baked bread like it's no big deal. Sweet toppings weren't just for flavor back then. They were also a sign of hospitality, celebration, and probably someone trying to show off a bit. Fast forward to the 1700s and 1800s when powdered sugar started becoming more accessible. Hallelujah! And people started whipping up quick glazes at home. And that's when lemon really came into the spotlight. It wasn't just about adding sweetness anymore. The lemon brought brightness, that tangy little twist that cuts through sugar and wakes your taste buds up. Plus, it gave everything that gorgeous, shiny coat. You know, the kind that makes cakes look like they belong in a bakery window, even if they came from your slightly chaotic kitchen. And the best part, no special tools, just a bowl, a whisk, and a lemon that's been lovingly squeezed or aggressively manhandled depending on your day. So yeah, the next time you're whisking up your lemon glaze, know that you're not just making dessert. You're joining a delicious, ancient tradition of bakers who understood the power of a good drizzle. You, my friend, are basically a glaze historian. Here comes the fun part, dressing up your cake. Make sure your Bundt cake is completely cooled, like totally room temperature. If it's still warm, the glaze will just melt and slide right off like a kid on a slip and slide. I place the cake on a wire rack with some parchment or a tray underneath, because cleaning lemon glaze off your counter is not the vibe. Then, using a spoon, or pouring straight from the bowl, I drizzle the glaze slowly over the top of the cake. Let it drip down the sides. Messy is beautiful here. Think of it as the icing equivalent of a cozy, oversized sweater. Let the glaze set for 10 to 15 minutes before serving, so it firms up just enough for clean slices and that glossy finish. It's worth the wait, I promise. Now, I know we're talking Bundt cakes here, but can I just say, this lemon glaze is a total multitasker. It's the overachiever of the dessert world. First off, drizzle it over muffins, especially blueberry or poppy seed, and you've instantly turned breakfast into something bakery-worthy. No need to confess to your guests that they're store-bought. Once that lemon glaze goes on, you're the hero of brunch. Next, try it on sugar cookies or shortbread. It dries with a beautiful sheen and gives plain cookies that bright, citrusy upgrade. You can even dip half the cookie for that artsy, fancy look. No piping skills needed. Another favorite of mine? Spoon it over warm pound cake or loaf cakes. You know those simple vanilla or yogurt cakes? Yeah, lemon glaze takes them from okay to I need another slice right now. And don't even get me started on scones. A zigzag of lemon glaze on top of a fluffy scone with your morning tea or coffee. Chef's kiss. You can even brush it over baked donuts or mini Bundt cakes for a sweet and shiny finish. Basically, if it's a carb and can hold a glaze, this lemon glaze wants to be there. So, make a little extra. Trust me, you'll find ways to use every last drop. And if you somehow don't, just dip a spoon in and call it citrus therapy. And there you have it, a super easy lemon glaze that brings a fresh burst of citrus to your Bundt cake. It's zingy, sweet, and makes any cake taste like sunshine. Honestly, if this glaze were a person, it would be that cheerful friend who always shows up with snacks and good vibes. If you loved this tutorial, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more baking tips and sweet recipes. I'd love to know, what kind of cake are you topping with lemon glaze today? Drop it in the comments. Curious about the Bundt cake I was glazing in this video? It's my lemon cranberry Bundt cake topped with sparkling sugared cranberries. And yes, it tastes just as festive as it looks. Catch all the details in my next video. I'll see you there, where we'll keep the dessert magic going.